the oceans of advice and templates out there what's keeping you from posting YouTube videos. With my 4 easy step strategy, you will become a pro in scripting, outlining, and speaking in front of the camera and editing your videos. There are so many good advice out there, and there are different templates that we can use, and the possibilities are endless. And sometimes that is the one thing that discourages us to actually get somewhere. And when I started my journey, I wanted both the natural way. I wanted to capture my ideas and just express them, create them and express them and share the value from that alignment. But I also wanted to learn how to organize that idea so that it became more attractive and more clear to my audience. And I were pivoting between those different directions. And in this day and age, when we can actually ask ChatGPT for assistance, I pretty much got overwhelmed by that. So instead of finding the right strategy or asking ChatGPT, I want you to embrace this strategy. And that is step number 1. You will learn this shit. Practice is a skill. So whenever you are creating a YouTube video, make this mental note to yourself. I will publish this no matter what. No matter which template I use to outline it, even if it's messy. Because for each and every one of these pieces of content that I make, I am practicing this skill. Because that was I forgot about to do. I was taking advice, but I didn't implementing them. I tried them out, but I realized that I want to learn this shit. I want to be able to make videos whenever I get an inspired idea. I want to know the systems by heart. As an old flight attendant, we always said this about the security, emergency, routines. Know it by heart, know it by heart, know it by heart. And that is exactly the approach and the first step. That you are not going to apply different strategies. You are going to practice one strategy until you know it in your sleep. And that doesn't mean that you have to stick with that strategy forever. It's just you, instead of listening to outside advice, you are implementing them and turning them into an asset that you can apply. The next step is to have your video idea, title in mind before you press record. Because when you do, you will signal to your brain that all the value that you can bring, you promised this specific. You promised to deliver value on this seed. And my promise to you, when you clicked on this video, was learn how to script, outline, editing, and speaking from the camera like a pro. Let me know in the comments how you think I'm doing so far. Here is the trick. If you just begun this journey and you want to be able to capture your ideas and make something out of them without having to sit on your room and outline the script and think about the ideation and the thumbnail and the title, there is actually a tip, a trick, and that is to learn this shit by heart, as I said. But in the beginning is because we often tend to share our perspective, which is the whole point, but we are making the video about ourselves. And yeah, ourself matters a lot in the video, in the content, in the value, in the niche that we are creating in, because that is what will actually make the right audience pick you. So you is very important, but the content, the value should not be about you. The audience want to feel, okay, she's talking about me. And using ourselves, our stories as examples and storytelling, that is awesome, but we often tend to start to talk about ourselves. And we know why we do that, because we want to share our story to show that we know this by heart, we feel this, we have been through it. But here is the trick. So for example, this video, I actually wanted to make a mental note to myself, like, okay, I want to learn these strategies, those different strategies, by practicing them. Practice, meaning that I need to allow myself to suck completely so I will post this video. I need to allow myself to suck. But instead of talking about me, like, okay, this is what I've been thinking about, and I changed the narrative to you. Have you felt like this? Do you want this? This is what you can do. But it's actually my thoughts, what I am going through, what I want to learn or have learned. Things that I share with you is, of course, things that I know works. The third step is to go as live. Meaning that when you make your video, claim that this is live. Not to freak you out, not to get nervous, but to sharpen your attention. To sharpen your attention, to make the delivery, to talk about the things that you want to do. Because when we know we are not live and we're like, but I'm going to edit this out, there will be a lot of fluff in your video. But if you think this is live, you will cut the film length by, I don't know. And also you learn how to practice, how to, like now, I go silence. So if this was a live video, then I would have to try to get back to the point without saying, shit, I start over. No, because you are here. So I need to treat you like you are here. And the other value of going live is that you have your audience in mind. You have your audience not only in mind, you feel them. You feel like they are here. So it's completely okay to mess up, but to just stop doing it because you felt a little bit embarrassed. No, go live or imagine that you are live. And the fourth step is to release your raw content, especially in the beginning. This is my tips, really. I really think it's a good idea to learn how to edit, and we need to practice that skill, obviously. But if you're never releasing any of your videos because you are stuck in the editing loop, this is my number one advice. Just create content and publish them with minimal editing. I mean minimal editing. No text overlays even. No transitions. Nothing. But if you want to remove awkward pauses, not the ones that I just show you, but let's say your children is interrupting, then I have the best system that I really recommend you, and that is Riverside. I use that to edit all of my videos. With their AI assistant, it really removes all the pauses, but you can also afterward adjust, because I don't like to remove, all the awkward pauses or the fluff. I actually like the fluff because within the fluff there is hidden gems of secret pointers that only you can see, that will show you the treasure within you. So these were the 4 steps, and let me know if this were helpful or not, if this was only for me. Either way, I'm going to post it because that's the only way we grow. I want to grow in order to be able to serve you, to provide you more value.